Hello, this is Nathaniel Moore with GuaranteedProfit.com, and our focus on this video right now is going to be on one of the most challenging transitions that we can make as entrepreneurs, and at the same time, it's one of the most profitable transitions that we can possibly make. And that challenge becomes an opportunity for profitability when our business gets to the level of complexity that we have grown, and we can no longer, with our own two hands and our own two eyes, manage every prospect or every process within that business. And so what I'm talking about right now is the process of building effective teams and profitable teams inside of your business. And I normally talk about the process of going from solopreneur to entrepreneurial leader as a mindset shift over a skill development process, because although building skills are an important part that we can talk about, the most defining moment as an entrepreneur in our overall business growth takes place when we go from how can I get this done, myself, to how can I find the right people and build the right systems to achieve any goal. Now, just saying that, just talking about the simple mind shift of going from how can I get this done to how can I find the right people and build the right systems to get this done sounds very simple, right? It sounds really simple when you talk about it, but my experience tells me that most of us have a really tough time with this. And what I think the reason for that is because we know deep down inside that no one else that we ever bring into our business, when they first, as an employee or as a team member first, are integrated into our business, we know deep down that they are not going to care about our business as much as we do. At least we believe that, right? And if you believe that, then you are most likely right, because it's pretty much impossible for someone to care as much about your business as you do, that hasn't, doesn't have the same emotional investment, hasn't spent the hours and the sweat and made the dedicated decisions that you've made to get your business to where it is today. So how can you ever expect somebody that you just bring into your business to care as much about your business, right? Well, they're not going to. And the next thought that usually comes along as an entrepreneur is well, if someone doesn't care as much about my business as I do, and I'm bringing them in to take care of a certain business aspect, to fulfill some aspect of my business, then they're probably not going to do as good of a job as I would do, right? That's kind of a very common fear, and understandably, but there's a little trick to that, really, because someone doesn't necessarily have to care about your business as much as you do in order to get as good as, if not a better result than you could ever get. Because since there's only so much of you and there's only so much time, all you really need is someone that has a specific value set that is important as far as their work ethic is concerned and their characteristics are concerned, a very specific attitude, and a very specific skill set, or potential to develop a skill set that's potentially could be developed because they think a certain way and they have certain interests, which is important. Because if they are if they have interests in parts of the process, then you'll have their attention, right? And if there's attention and the proper intention to get the right things done, which comes from a values perspective, then of course they're going to be able to get they're going to be a profitable team player. And over time, if you integrate certain characteristics in your culture, then of course there's ways to help people feel more and more ownership over their jobs. But I want to invite you in this video to start to think from an entrepreneurial perspective, of entrepreneurial leadership perspective of how can I find the right people and how can I build the right systems to take my business to the next level, so that I can do more of what my highest calling is inside my business, so that way I can receive more profit from my business, and that way I can live a little bit more of a balanced life, because most of us have decided to become entrepreneurs because we wanted to have a little bit more freedom and choices, and then ended up sacrificing those in order to create a result from the business that we chose. So anyways, in our videos to come, what we're going to talk about is how to locate those specific characteristics inside of team members, and along with a few other things that I'll talk about in the next video. But remember that our businesses only grow as quickly as we do. So if you have any questions about this process, about building teams inside your business, feel free to ask them here at guaranteedprofit.com. And other than that, I hope that you're able to use all of the value in this video. And I hope you also have a really great day. So we'll talk to you soon.